Now, I was playing yesterday, and unfortunately, I had a really good, well, not a really good playthrough. I totally wiped on a dungeon, and I was really upset that I didn't record it. So I think from now on, I'm going to try to record things, even if it's not a full episode, just to get some highlights. This will be another game on my main game. We are going to get ready to fight some of the bosses. There are 3 bosses remaining: the Formless Flesh, the see now I can't remember the Siren, and the Pirate people. I can't remember the name now. Forsaken Crew. So I think this is about the time when we should do the Formless Flesh. I've been trying to train some guys, hasn't been working out, lost a few trinkets, so I think that rather than just waste time and money on doing that, I should finally fight this boss. Taking a little while. Oh, am I in a dungeon right now? Oh no. Okay, well, this episode got off to an awkward start. I forgot that last night I left off in a dungeon. So we'll do that, and perhaps that we'll do this episode, and the next episode we will fight the Formless Flesh. Both episodes will go up today though, so no need to, there won't be too much anticipation or anything. These are my new level 2 guys after wiping pretty hard on my suicide run that I recorded. Don't know if I'll post it. And I believe this is a long mission. No, yeah, it is in fact a long mission. So, but we do have Bloodthirst rings, and we don't have too many trinkets. We don't want to lose too many trinkets, especially because it's only a tier 1 dungeon. So the goal for this run basically will just be to get in and out as soon as possible. We have Bloodthirst rings just so we don't use too much food. We're gonna go this way instead of this way because this is 2 battles, and if necessary I can approach it from the other angle. Got the damage buff. And our leper, unfortunately, is very close to going insane, so hopefully... The thing I'm worried about isn't that him personally going insane, but the fact that once he goes insane, he kind of drags everyone else with him, so we'll see if we can win this fight without him going insane. We could pop our first camp off, or maybe we'll just die. Either or, I suppose. Nice. Okay, so this is, we might actually be able to pull this off. Nice. He's stunned, so I think he'll be good. Unfortunately, it looks like he will be able to get another, the Madman will be able to get another turn off next turn. Okay, so we were this close, we were real close to successfully avoiding this, but... yeah... not good. Good loot though, so can't complain. We can avoid, in this particular dungeon, we can avoid 2 rooms, so I'm thinking we could avoid that one. Can't really avoid this one. bit glaringly. See, that's the thing. Once it becomes afflicted, we're all doomed at this point. So, not good, not good. We're gonna swap out once we give these guys a chance. There we go. Good crit. There we go. The 30% damage buff on this guy will really come in. One health. Wow. I'd say the Vestal has to be probably the most inaccurate character in this game. For whatever, the Vestal, I don't know, you look at the numbers, and even though the Vestal is low accuracy, it's not like, that's not any lower really than the Lepers or anything. I think it might be her skill set, her moveset might have really low accuracy. More money and torches and... We're gonna want to camp pretty soon, just because even though this one guy's a lost cause, our other guys aren't a lost cause, so we really want to keep that in mind. That's money, but I gotta leave that behind. So, ideally we're gonna leave this room behind, and hopefully there's another room battle room we can avoid. Ooh. And because of the bloodthirst rings, I think we only will need 4 food for each camp. Yeah, 4 food for each camp. And what we're gonna do, just to avoid this second fight here, hopefully to avoid another fight, we're gonna go down here to this room. We can avoid... I walked right into it because I looked at the screen. Ah! It's okay, it wasn't like one of the cove... Ooh, actually, it wasn't one of the cove traps where it just debuffs you for 12 rounds, which might as well just kill you at that point. And we're not gonna trip over this trap, though. We're gonna avoid this one. It's funny, I play this game also on my laptop. You know, I have it synced up with the Steam Cloud. And for some reason, the graphics just don't load correctly. So, a lot of the animations are just white blurs, which is fun. Okay, I think I'm gonna pop my first 10 here. Wait, I have this skill. Oh no, I don't have Sanctuary. Oh, I have this. Okay, good. I have Bandit Sense. Never mind. I panicked for a second. I was like, oh, I'm dead now. Unfortunately, because of this guy here, because he's afflicted, he might not use his skills. So we're just gonna make sure that that doesn't matter. Is the leopard technically religious? Is he religious? Technically? Anybody? Oh, that's one companion? Okay. So the highwaymen will be our most stressed out guy. Unfortunately, because we're doing stress management, we really weren't able to get any buffs off. Okay. This is good. We have the 30%. Alright, we can't. Damn it. I think we're gonna work on the gargoyles first just because they have a stun. That'll probably be the best that double dodge hurts. I'm glad that hit. Luckily we do a full health, so for a healer... Nice, nice. Okay, so for a healer lose a turn, we're not dead. But this... Okay, that worked. I guess. A little bit. The word is... Oh, great. Well... Yeah, after this dungeon, everyone needs stress healing, and everyone needs, I'm losing the word now. The stress, yeah, stress healing and disease healing. Great, great, great. Yeah, as if he didn't have enough stress, you know. I don't know. I might just throw away this protective padlock because I already have. I probably have like 10 protective padlocks because I don't use the abomination. Ouch! Sorry about that. Volume. It's just, if there's one character that I don't want to have critical hits on, and that character... Okay, we need to get through this area without stressing out and dying. There we go! Crit for 28. Jesus Christ. When they released the game, and probably with the Antiquarian update, they definitely made the AI a lot smarter. The AI now knows to target characters who have high stress with more stress, or, you know, low health with more damage, and, you know, target the character without resistances. See, this is sad. Nice! Okay, so we're not having the worst time. Refuses a heal. Great. And we got the stun off, so... Don't pass. It hits him. I wanted to heal, but, you know... If this leper dies, honestly, I wouldn't be that upset. I mean, I'm kind of upset, but not... You know, we're all gonna ditch the padlock. I know, yes, technically I could sell it for more money than the... I know. That came from nothing, but I will not end with nothing. I'll get him back. If I have any complaint for this game, and this is like the most minor of all complaints, but if I had any complaint, it would probably be that even with all the new updates, there's not a lot of new dialogue options. I know that sounds kind of nitpicky, and it is a little nitpicky, but I would like it if they kind of refresh the dialogue options a bit in this. It looks like because of this whole situation here, it is treasure, so I'm actually debating. We can come around the other area, the other angle, to avoid a fight. I'm thinking because we have our Vestal on pretty high stress, we're avoiding this room. Technically, we could avoid this treasure room, but I have a funny feeling that we want to avoid a different room later on. We do have high stress though, so we could camp now. I think we're gonna go ahead with the fight. If our Vestal gets afflicted, then that's on me. That is my bad. We're gonna try to keep this quick. Okay, it's spiders. Okay, good luck. Oh, and they're surprised. So we're not... We didn't make a huge mistake. We can pull this off relatively easily. The only thing about spiders too is that they don't leave corpses, which is really... Okay, and that concludes that fight. That was a good strategy. Oh, I should have taken the... Damn it, I clicked too fast. I should have taken the protection stone and just thrown it on somebody. For a second I was like, oh, I don't have any room for that. And then I realized. I'm thinking we camp here and then do that double fight, because even if hypothetically we get through this first hallway fight no problem and then move on to the big battle, I feel like the Vestal will get stressed out of her mind. And we're still definitely going to avoid this, because there's no way... It's 2 fights in a row. I mean, this is 2 fights in a row, but this is an avoidable 2 fights in a row. This is unavoidable. So we're going to camp again. Only spent 4. And he lost health on that, unfortunately, and is super, super stressed, which sucks. We're gonna try to get this guy to not be stressed. We're gonna try. And it worked. Okay. That was surprising. I would try to heal him, but I want to save the food. Damn. Again, maggots. We're getting really lucky with these hallway fights. Not too bad. I guess that was unlucky. Thinking about streaming. I had a few friends recommend that I do a stream. I definitely am interested in the idea. I think I just have to get a little bit better setup with the camera and the microphone, and then I'll do a stream. And it'll be one of those things too where starting out, I know I won't get the highest of all time viewership, but I know that it'll definitely kind of be a fun thing, especially if I get some of my other Darkest Dungeon friends to do a stream. In a Skype call, we can kind of have a, you know, kind of jam-packed thing. I was thinking about trying to organize like a little speed run, not to speed run the whole game. So people in the Darkest Dungeon community, there's only really one official speed run, and that's to start a new game and see how quickly you can then defeat the first boss, the Necromancer. That's, I guess, like the first official speed run that this game has. Oh! Yes! Okay, we got Vigorous. This is... Okay, let's go. And... Death Door. Jesus Christ. We're gonna hope. Okay, we're gonna get this heal. Yes. That, ouch. Don't pass, don't pass. Okay, pass. There we go. Big old body. Having this dual leper situation isn't, like, I'm not gonna pretend that this is a good strategy. It's just, these are the only guys I had, you know, available in the wagon. So, I'm not about to pretend that, like, I am so good at this game. Well, I mean, I am good at this game, but not so good that I think that this is an actual strategy that people should use, because it's not. Please, if you love your family and loved ones, don't do this. Okay. people have told me to, like, you don't interact with the book curios and some of the other curios to get positive quirks and get rid of negative quirks, but the risk, I think, is not worth it. Unless it's going to remove something really negative, like kleptomania or something. Good hit, good hit. That was good, especially too because he has a stun move himself, so he won't be able to get that off. A good strategy that I'm not using now, but I probably will use in the future, is you get a tank, hopefully, preferably a man-at-arms, but you can do the same thing with a leopard, and you use the withstand skill kind of beef yourself up, or men-at-arms, and you kind of mark yourself, and then have a virtue ring and have a death's door ring, and basically you just let the enemy just wail on you and let all the stress damage go to them, and just have everyone repeatedly just wail on your tank, and just have everyone else do damage. It's tricky though, because now the game got a little smarter. It now knows, like, if you mark someone and you, like, really want them to hit them, the game kind of knows that you want the enemies to hit them, so the game kind of, it says, no, screw that, I'm gonna go for the, even though it's less damage, I'm gonna go for your other guy, which kind of sucks, and this kind of sucks. I probably should have healed. I keep forgetting what the actual item is to interact with the chests and make them not trapped. Ooh. You know, the Bloodthirst rings, despite getting rid of dodge, which is unfortunate, is actually really useful with the health buff and the food buff, the lack of food. Okay, we're on our way. Okay, it looks like for this particular, we have no more fights to go. I think we're gonna be good. This looks like the end for this quest. I think for long missions, it is, you can leave 2 dungeons uninhabited. Yep, there we go. Okay, return to Hamlet. So I might, if I find higher level guys in the wagon, just dismiss them because it's expensive to heal them in the city. Almost there. I was hoping for 10,000, but in total we did probably get about 20,000. Scurvy, syphilis is high maintenance characters.
Trouble yourself not with the cost of this crusade.
I've lost a lot of trinkets recently, and as far as I know, with people playing the game and telling me how it works, the trinkets in a kind of way, if you lose any trinkets, they get returned to, like, the game's, I suppose, main loot table, meaning that when you lose trinkets, it becomes, I guess, more likely that you'll see your lost trinkets in something like the Nomad Wagon or in a quest. So let me see, did I lose a grave robber? Nope, I have 2. I like to hoard trinkets just because I know that I lose a lot of them. See, this is just no good, especially this team is no good, and I hesitate to say that because it is a good team, but the team is literally no good. I also need a new antiquarian. just for reference, I haven't put any money into these characters. The only thing I'd be losing by getting rid of these characters is that I'd have to train the new characters. But that won't... I suppose I will have to pay for them because these guys are only, what, level 3? These guys are level 4. It looks like I'm gonna have to do that, because even though... Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to do that. Weakness could not be tolerated. We're gonna keep the Vestal though, because she is in fact a Vestal.
Some other soul battered and broken, cast aside like a spent torch.
Maybe not a leper, to be honest. Maybe not a leper.
Suffer not the lame horse, nor the broken man.
This team is only half garbage. Having the only healer be the don't even have the heal. The only healer being the antiquarian kind of sucks, but at this level it's not too bad. Okay, so I think we're gonna do another low-level quest to train. I know it's probably taking longer than... This is taking longer than I thought it would take to get to the boss, but we're just gonna show off what our boss team is going to be. We are trying to grind up a bunch of money to get everyone level 5. So the strategy for this boss... Let's see, where is he? The boss we will be fighting is the Formless Flesh. I'm excited to hear the little blurb at the beginning of the quest. Short and long, what the hell? So basically the plan is, this is bleed 4 for 3 points, level 5 bleed. We still need to upgrade. Here's the thing, we can mark target for the protected ones, but it's not really necessary unless they're all that particular guy. Plus we don't have anyone else who interacts really with mark target, so I think it would be better just to do Hound's Harry. Well, for the boss fight, we can switch it out. Plague Doctor, of course, with Plague Grenade, so that will deal 6 points of blight damage, but to both parts of the Formless Flesh. So that'll be 12 points of blight damage for 3 rounds for each time we pop this off. And then bleed 3 for 3. Oh wait, we do have marked. We do have a mark. We won't need Sacrificial Stab. We could do Weakening Curse. That's the thing, we could mark and then have him do good damage with that. This is tough now. But we wouldn't need the mark if he already has the mark, so that works out. Okay, so this will be our team for the Formless Flesh. This is, in my mind, the most OP team for the Formless Flesh, because once you get Hound's Harry, once you get Plague Grenade, once you get, if it bleeds, the game basically plays itself at that point. We want to see about upgrading some things. I'm really glad they added this kind of deed thing in, because there are deeds that you don't have any more use for. So that will be our boss team, and I think we'll continue. What does he? Syphilis, great. It's more important to get rid of the syphilis or the I'm gonna say affliction. I'm worried about doing... Actually, no, I'm going to do a long mission because I will have 2 opportunities to heal my team with different skills here. I don't even have the trinket skill. I will have the opportunity... Everyone has wound care, so that'll work out. Got good skills with that. I'm not gonna say these are the best skills, but I do have point blank, which is good. Again, I'm not gonna say that these are the absolute best skills, but we do have poison darts and flashing daggers. And then we do need to get the heal for the antiquarian. That's the one thing we are missing for this particular dungeon. Antiquarian needs a heal. We're gonna completely retool the antiquarian. We're gonna do 2 long missions in a row here. I'm looking here what we have extra. It is the wield, but we do have an extra human trinket, so we'll throw that on him. I know it is like really animal intensive to have this sort of thing. Should I just maybe throw in bloodthirst rings? The advantage, of course, to bring the bloodthirst ring is that you only need 8 food for camping, so that's only 8, and then the hunger checks, and so that will give us a bunch of them. 4 shovels, 4 keys, 3 of these. Well, you know, it is an antiquarian run, so we actually should bring extras. Yeah, we should definitely bring extras. The thing with antiquarian runs is, even though you want to get as much money as possible, you also need to interact with as many curios as possible, so you do kind of want to bring a bunch of extra stuff. I really need 4 of each though, maybe just 3. Food, torches, items. Okay, this is a little bit risky, but luckily, the one thing I don't want to wipe. I wiped low level yesterday and it just shocked me. I had no reaction. I just mouth wide open. I was like, I can't believe I was this dumb. It was the last fight of the dungeon. The last quest item was right in front of me. It was the last enemy, and he was on like 2 health, and all my guys had stress heart attacks and died. And I was just in shock. Completely. I was just in shock. It would be really funny if someone made a mod where every time, you know, you got into a fight, it played the sort of, what's the word, you know, play like the Pokemon music, like, like that'd be pretty entertaining if that would happen. I was thinking a lot about the Grave Robbers. The Grave Robbers' dodge is absolutely ridiculous, completely OP. point blank shot I didn't use for the longest time because I didn't understand why I would ever put the highwayman in first position, but then I figured out that with riposte and everything, combinations of moves, it's actually pretty good. See, I needed that. That's the thing too with the Hellion, is that even though the Hellion's not as beefy, maybe it doesn't do as much damage as some of the other characters. She does have that Iron Swan back hit, so she can hit every position, which is pretty ridiculous. We're gonna... We got blight resistance. I was kind of hoping for stress reduction, but that's fine. Oh, I forgot to put him back in first row. Luckily, I didn't get punished for that. We are going to save the holy water. Ooh, okay, more food. And it's always important to equip the antiquarians for these, because if you don't, it doesn't count technically when it's has anyone taken damage? I don't see why I would need this food with 2 bloodthirst rings. Maybe I shouldn't open those up. Point blank shot's usually a one-hit kill at this level. On higher levels, unfortunately, it stops being a one-hit kill unless you get a critical. Do I have anyone who has a free slot? Damn it, I don't. Damn it. I don't need that though. Next room. We're breezing through this. I mean, it's still a really long dungeon, but it's not too bad. Nice double kill. That was ridiculous. I never use flash and daggers, but apparently flash and daggers work sometimes. That's the thing, like, even though I've put almost like 300 hours into this game, I'm just recently now kind of experimenting with different move sets and combinations, so better late than never. Oh, almost walked right into that one. That would have been fun. Excuse me. I'm wondering how we're going to go about this area. Maybe we'll do this half first. We're not getting the most loot. Maybe we should reduce our torchlight. I know that's kind of ridiculous, but maybe we should. This is dangerous. Let's do it. We're at 5 torchlight. Oh, don't surprise me. Oh, we're good. These guys are hard because they have protection, so we can't play the camera. Well, I mean, 119 base plus 40. We could fly like that. So close. What is that, 2? Yeah. Nice. That'll be the end of that guy. Yeah, the enemy, the The enemy AI isn't always the smartest with that, but they hit me, so. Yeah. I guess that guy. That's the thing, right? Like, oh, good job for marking him, because there's some totally to right in the mark. Mark the right mark. Ready to go delaying this battle even further. At champion level, I forget what the actual round number is, but they call in reinforcements, so you can be this close to finishing up the dungeon. It's like, just kidding, more guys to fight. We're gonna go this way. Nice critical hit. We can actually use the antiquarian. Antiquarian. I was having a discussion with another Darkest Dungeon player about if it's the antiquarian or the antiquarian, or how you pronounce it. I should probably actually go on the subreddit and ask the devs, you know, how do you pronounce? Because there's no in-game verbal pronunciation. There's another treasure room, which we definitely will not pass up. That'd be extremely silly. It's important too, when doing a antiquarian run like this, to make sure no one has kleptomania or any sort of compulsive curio interacting negative quirk, because then you can't use her to interact with them and it ends up really being a bummer. If the antiquarian herself has a negative quirk, though, that makes it interact, I think that's fine, if you want her to interact with the things anymore. The Highwayman's just getting pummeled. And we are tainted with lethargy, which is fun. That's for the, well, maybe I'll help save here. Just getting pummeled. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone in our party. Oh, wait. We do have Snuff Box. I forgot that we have Snuff Box. Is there anything useful? Like, I have a lot of... I do have Snuff Box, I think. I do have Snuff Box, so I can get rid of lethargy. But to continue this way, hallway fights are preferable to room fights, unless it's the collector. For a second, as soon as I said the collector's name, I was like, he's probably gonna show up. I was playing the other day, and I was walking down the hall, and I was like, man, it would really suck, you know, if the collector just popped up out of nowhere, and sure enough, it's like, surprise, like, fuck. And the collector only shows up when your team is totally, like, antithetical, ugh. You know, is totally not equipped for handling the collector. You know what I mean? Like right now, I'd be good against a collector. I got ranged attacks. I can hit the 4th row, especially with the Hellion. With the, I'll never run into him. If I have like freaking 4 leopard, if I have a bunch of lepers or something like that, then I'll totally run into him. I think. Ooh, I fucked up. I think I'm gonna make the decision to camp when anyone's stress gets to 50. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of that Manslayer's trinket. I think I already have enough. If you can kill these the slime type guys quick enough, they're not an issue. But at higher levels, they kind of regenerate and they call in their friends, and especially their big friends. And those fights can just drag on because every time you're about to kill them, you know, they just keep calling in more friends. We've had really good luck with not getting surprised in this run. I think we're going to focus on the Madman because, again, that stress, we don't want it. Even though I don't want to camp, I want to save it, we are running out of inventory space, and it would really clear up inventory space to do a camping trip. I brought way too much food. I really did bring too much food. I thought I brought less. I brought a lot. I'm going to have to use it to heal, I suppose. Just getting completely wailed on. In the future, I think I might not have everyone equipped with trinkets, so then when you do the Antiquarian run, Antiquarian run, pick more up. Because I could have had that human. There's another trinket too, but they're both, I think, great tier, so. I've seen a lot of videos of people fighting the Shambler, and the Shambler is sort of this mini boss that you can either come across if you're completely pitch black, or you could summon him by using the torch on his special curio. Even though you get really good trinkets for fighting him, I'm very hesitant to actually fight him. It just doesn't seem like a good idea. But you know what? Just for fun, for the interest of entertaining video, we're gonna run full dark, and we might run into said Shambler in full dark. Really, I'm running out of room. I know it seems silly to eat up all my food, but I do have. It only is 4 for each camp spot. Good hit. Okay, so not bad at all. That could have been a lot worse. Again, I'm running out of seriously running out of space. I might want to get rid of the holy water. I think, you know what, this next room, if it's a fight, or even if it's not a fight, we gotta camp. Imperative we camp. Yeah, you're the lethargy? Yeah, lethargy cure. I have no stress heals? Wait, what a... Ooh. Good luck. Okay, that was good. Random supply items. Stress damage? I wonder who's taking the worst stress damage? I guess those buffs it. And because this is a long quest, we can ignore 2 of these rooms. Although, because we are doing a run for money treasure, we might not want to. This is turning out to be pretty good amount of money, I think. I mean, I haven't really tallied up. Because we just went camping, I think that we might kind of transition into... What's the word? We might transition into doing the all dark. Also to get more loot. I apologize for the length of this video. This is 2 long dungeons, so it is a little bit longer than the other episodes. Wait, is there water? Thought I had a beverage somewhere. It's not. And again, look at this. We're just running out of space everywhere. We're so rich. We have so much money. I didn't realize that these guys are bleeding. 1 and I guess whatever. We're literally, if we could totally get our butts kicked as long as we do 1 more room. Nice, full pitch black, triple loot, triple crit. I was hoping for it, and I was hoping for something there. I think what we're gonna do is grape shot, and it 1 health, of course, every time. It's so satisfying when you get the end the round and the fight 1 round. What? I can't hold all this money. What am I doing? Too much money. Can't hold it all. Another fight. We're gonna hope this is like a shambler or something. Let's see. Oh, whatever it is. I don't know why I'm being such a masochist. I'm like, yeah, come on, hard fights. Kill me, please. I have too much money. I want to lose it all and rage at the end. No, I would never purposefully wipe or lose in order to make my video more entertaining. That's I don't know, in my mind that's just weird. In my mind that's like really weird if people play Darkest Dungeon and then die on purpose, because it's not funny. Because this game auto saves, you know what I mean? Like if you on purpose lose a match of Call of Duty as a joke, that's fine, because it's not, you don't really get any permanent any permanent downsides because of that. But if you purposefully lose the Darkest Dungeon match, like you lose a lot of stuff. There's technically 2 more fights left, 1 more fight here, so we are gonna go for it. as much loot as humanly possible. We want all the loot. And we have another campfire left, which is wild. Meaning, nice hit. Meaning, with that extra campfire left, we can. Do we even need to reduce stress though? That's my question. Unless this fight goes horribly wrong. No, this fight's not going horribly wrong. Unless this is about to go horribly wrong. No. I'm really curious to see how much money we're going to have at the end of this, especially because it is a long mission. Okay, so that's it. Gonna push my luck hoping the Shambler would show up. The Shambler didn't show up, and I'm not overly upset about it. Gotta hit for 6. Can I hit for 6? I think we have to end it there. We don't really have stress. I mean, we still have money, so let's end it here. So that was a tier 1 long quest, so 7,500, but let's see how much loot we got. Oh, just keep stacking, keep go. Let's go, baby. 20,000, 20,000. Can we make it to 20,000? Yes! We make it to almost 22,000. Money in the bank. There we go, and with almost no stress too, which is pretty spectacular. Although we do now have hysterical blindness, but. Except for the hysterical blindness, there was no downside to that run. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. This video was just